Hi YouTube. Well, here we go again with another product review. This time we've got the Avanti two-stage HVLP paint sprayer. And originally I planned to do an unboxing, and there's some online, and I thought that was just kind of a waste of your time, and frankly it's kind of boring. It's a box, it's open. So anyway, the main thing we want to focus on tonight is show you some paint results, some of the paint going on, and just a couple little things of interest, I guess, likes, don't likes, quirks, things like that. So anyway, the Avanti two-stage HVLP, I have to say it's a definite hit. Actually, after I used it the first day or two, I went out and bought another one. I was spraying prime, and I had to tint the prime to get coverage. But anyway, I was spraying prime with the one, and I wanted to be able to spray top coat as well. So I went and got another one so I could keep two different guns, two different colors, prime and then top coat, so I could spray them both at the same time. So this setup is in a ridiculously small bedroom. It's very, very cramped. But I got the tent set up, and I found it interesting that when I tore it all down afterwards, that there was no overspray in the rest of the bedroom at all. I had a little bit of dust on the floor at my feet, but it swept right up. It was dry, and the tent in the bedroom worked just fine. So on this prime, even though I didn't know what I was doing, and I got a very uneven coat of paint, the mist, the spray mist, I guess, was so fine that it ended up laying down just fine. It ended up being a beautiful finish, even in primer, and I didn't have any heavy spots or thin spots or whatever. By the time I got a few coats on, sprayed from different directions, I had very good coverage, and it was a very, very even finish. So the job I'm working on in this video is absolutely ridiculous, and I've had to move my spray setup outside for doing the top coat. And so outside I've got my tent set up. I've got a platform with my Lazy Susan on top, and we've got my sprayer out beside me, and I'm trying very, very hard to avoid wind and trying to find a place to set up for drying. And even though it's very, very unideal, the results are very good. I didn't have my tripod with me, so it's very awkward trying to get this video for you. And I'm still not doing a real good job of spraying, but it lays down such a fine mist that it's actually on the flat surface, a horizontal surface, it's actually hard to get too much paint. And I was surprised I could find that, I'm used to the airless sprayer having to go all the way to the end of the piece before you stop spraying. But with this one, as long as you're in motion when you start and stop the gun, you can start and stop in the middle of a piece. Just get your motion before you squeeze the trigger, and release the trigger before you stop your motion, and you can lay down some nice even paint right in the middle of a piece, and it's still beautiful. You can't even see it. So I'm shooting 3 lighter coats. It will cover in 2 if you apply it heavy, but I'm doing 3 lighter coats, and because I have to dry outside, I'm picking up debris, so I'm sanding between coats, just a light, almost scuff, just to knock the little titties off, and it's the 3rd coat is beautiful. I'm using Sherwin-Williams Emerald. It's a lays down really, really nice. Durability, I don't know. I've never used the product, but application is beautiful. It's drying in the sun. I hate doing that. I don't have a choice on this job. Like I said, this job is just ridiculous. So you do what you have to do. And it is setting up fast. I hope it's going to be okay. A couple things I don't like: when you spray, you get paint buildup around the tip, on the brass one at least, on the fine finish gun. You get the buildup around the tip, and if the gun stands for 5 or 10 minutes, then you've got to knock that buildup off the tip. It'll dry up enough that it'll distort your paint when you spray, or it'll just block the tip. So you have to knock that off. The pickup tube is too short if you're spraying more or less straight down. It'll spray if you're doing horizontal. It'll be fine, but when you're spraying down, you can't use the last third of the pot. You have to keep your pot 2/3 full for it to be spraying. Something I like is that the pots are pressurized. So when you stop spraying, there's pressure in the pot. Even with the turbine off, if you spray the trigger, you're going to shoot paint. So I like that because the pot is sealed. So you can leave paint standing in the pot, I assume indefinitely, and not have to worry about it. So I clean the tip, and I leave the paint standing in the gun. I've left it over the weekend and plugged the thing in and kept on spraying, which is really, really nice. And cleanup is so easy. It's insanely easy. Now, the paint sticks to the plastic, but I'm using latex paint, so swish it around in acetone, and it cleans right up. So this is probably the easiest gun I've had to clean yet. So I hope these videos are beneficial for you. I hope you'll like and subscribe to help our new channel to grow and bring you new reviews. And don't forget to check out our recipes either. If you're a hardworking guy like I am and don't have much time to be in the kitchen, then I'm working on some simple recipes too that are really good and will keep your family fed and don't take a whole lot of time to prepare. So again, like and subscribe and keep checking back. Thanks, guys.